For the spy who has everything, 7 kilos of solid gold Aston Martin Bond coin. Still available from your local Royal Mint rep, along with these 3 special edition quarter ounce, 1 ounce and 2 ounce gold coins. Great series, pretty much sold out already from the mint. So if you do want one of these, better act pretty quickly. So the coins that you're going to see in this video are arrivals that have been sent in for submission to NGC for grading or for reholdering or for changing or revalidating. There's lots of different services that NGC provide. I'd like to keep on showing you this video as a backdrop, but talk about an entirely different subject today, which is what new issues should you buy? What coins are worth buying? What denominations? And how should you decide whether or not to support a new Royal Mint release? It's an interesting question because over the year there are a lot of them of different types and varieties. £2 commemoratives, 50p's, sovereign sets, Britannias, licensed coins like the new Bond coins, or maybe we have the Gruffalo and the Snowman. There's a whole variety of those releases during the year. Which ones are worth buying? People often say, I want to invest in coins, new coins. What should I invest in? The first thing to note with most of these coins is you buy them because you like them, you buy them because you love them, you buy them because you want to give them as gifts, you buy them because perhaps you think there's a flipping opportunity and you want to flip them short term, you buy them because you think they'll be a really good buy in the long run. You buy them because you want to leave them to your grandchildren. Everybody has a different reason for buying these coins. They're not really an investment in the way that you would normally consider an investment. They're not a hedge like bullion is. They're not something which will give you a monetary return and a dividend. They're really something which, may very well pay dividends in terms of capital appreciation over time, or may go the other way because it's subject to the whims of fashion. You never really know, and therefore it's wise to buy really what you think you might like, unless you have another strategic view of what to buy. How do I make a decision on what to buy? Because I do buy Royal Mint new issues. I don't buy all of them. I buy the ones that I feel compelled to. But why do I feel compelled to buy particular issues and not others? The first thing that I look at is it's got to have a story. Like older historical coins, the new issue has to have something worthy, something worthwhile, some story attached to it. It could be that it is a very limited mintage. For example, I have bought one of the 2-ounce gold Queen coins, and I bought it because A, I like the design, but B, it has a mintage of 53 coins worldwide. There are so many Queen fans, and there are so many people that are going to want the 2-ounce gold Queen coin that I think it's a pretty good investment and a safe bet. And I don't normally say that, but I think that when the first ones are sold in a few weeks' time, there should be quite a demand, I think, for that coin with such a tiny mintage, and so few will be on sale. Is a gold 50p? The Megalosaurus, is that a good investment? I bought one of those. I'm willing to keep it for a moderate amount of time. I've sent it to NGC for grading, and it'll have a blue label with the first releases. If it gets a 70, I think that's a pretty reasonable deal. If it gets a 69 or 68, I might very well lose money on that coin. The Brexit sovereign, strike on the day sovereign, £800 of sovereign against a £300 bullion value, almost 3 times its bullion value. Horace is always hungry, and what is Horace hungry for? Why? Quality coins from thecoinconnection.co.uk, the home of quality checked modern coins for collectors. Let's talk about those new bond coins. Have I bought any of the new bond coins? Well, I have placed an order for the quarter ounce gold coins in a series of 3. I will have each one graded when it comes in. There's one being released now, one in May, and one I think in July or something like that. And all 3 are really part of a series. They all spell something, 007 across, if you have all 3 together. I think there's going to be quite a good demand for that coin, and people are asking me whether that's a good one to get. Well, the reason I bought it was because there's only 1,007 of those that have been minted, and the price at the Royal Mint was £517. It's expensive for quarter ounce of gold, but if you think about the number of worldwide followers of James Bond 007, millions of people have recognition of the Bond franchise and are interested in these types of items. Most people don't yet know that this coin even exists, but is it a good one over time? I think that one stands a pretty good chance of being in demand over the longer period. I think that one hopefully was a safe one to buy, but there are no golden rules. I think you have to buy what it is you like, and and they're not really a method of making money, but if you choose carefully, perhaps you can avoid losing large amounts of money as well. That you don't so much go in for new issues as go in for coins that have been around for a few years already. And not a lot of people know that the Royal Mint publish the actual sales of pretty much all of their coins, particularly the commemoratives. They publish the actual sales, and they have published up to the end of 2016 on their website. So you can go in and you can check if there was a particular type of coin, how many were authorized as a mintage and how many actually sold. One of the coins I bought recently was a 2013 strike on the day sovereign, and if you look in the COA for that coin, you'll see there was an authorized mintage of 15,000, but the actual sales of that coin were about 2,500. And one of the things that I noticed, for example, is a lot of the £2 commemorative coins, they may have had 1,000 or so authorized, but some of the actual sales of those coins have only been in the 250s. So you'll probably find that there's a number of these coins that are much, much rarer than you even think they are, because they weren't very popular when they were brand new and they didn't sell all of their authorized mintage. And it's worth looking for those kind of things. For example, the 2008 Platinum Britannia coin, there's a mintage of a quarter of an ounce of maybe 150 coins. This year was a great example with the 2020 Platinum Britannia. Also 150 coins were minted. So things like that, look for those kind of anomalies, and those are more likely to be the coins that will maintain their value over a period of time. I was looking at the mintages of the 10th of an ounce Gold Britannia proof from 2014 up to 2016, and it's really interesting that particularly in 2015 and 2016 the mintages were really absolutely tiny. 2015, we're talking under 200 that were minted or sold. 2016, about 250. So if you compare it to earlier Britannias, for example, where the mintages and sales were 1,000 or 1,500 sometimes, you'll find that these pretty recent 10th of an ounce Britannias are going to be quite difficult to find. So I hope that's given you some thoughts about what to aim for in some of the more modern coins. And not everything that is marketed is going to be a good investment or good value. And I think it's really important to have in your collection a combination of older and newer, and just pick out the new coins that you think are going to be really good because the mintages are pretty low, or because they're coins that you really, really like. Because if you like them, the chances are other people are going to like them as well. And it seems that just because a coin sells out very quickly at the mint doesn't necessarily make it a great investment going forward. So, tread warily, tread wisely, use premium suppliers like the Coin Connection to source coins for you, because if you are going to buy modern coins, then you'll want the best coins that you can get. Quality control is very, very high at the Coin Connection, and it's not really that high at the Royal Mint. So you're probably, particularly if you're going to grade coins with NGC, going to get coins that do a little bit better in grading. Some of the coins you're seeing here actually are coins that I've just bought because I do like to practice what I preach. So I bought a number of older bullion sovereigns recently, but I've also bought a Megalosaurus 50 pence piece, the Strike on the Day Brexit sovereign, and other new issues like the Bond quarter ounce issue as well. So make sure that you diversify. It's not necessarily a secret, but it does help you manage and mitigate some of the risk involved in buying these kind of items. There are lots of risks. It's difficult to get it right all the time, but if you're careful, you can get it right quite a lot of the time and reduce the risk to an absolute minimum. I often get asked, where do you find out, or how do you find out about what's coming out? The Royal Mint are particularly quiet about telling people when their new issues are going to be. You often find out the evening before in an email, and sometimes that doesn't really help you, or you don't know whether it's going to be a midnight release, 7 in the morning release, 9 in the morning release, all those kind of issues. So there are 3 quick suggestions that I'm going to make. Number 1, you can do searches on a website called the Gazette or the London Gazette, because announcements of new coins that are going to be released have to be published as soon as they are authorised by Her Majesty. They're published on the Gazette, and you can often get descriptions of those coins from the Gazette website well in advance of them being published by the Royal Mint. If you see the Royal Mint website, they have a remind me email kind of system, so you can always use that. And also get on the mailing list of the Coin Connection, and you'll get a reminder email from there as well. So hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope it provided a little bit of food for thought. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to your likes.